from the hood, yeah, you know.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Yuvonim Change, aka The Advocate. I welcome you all to a program, The Youth Voice, which is brought to you by BAS, Big Heart Association of Zimbabwe. And today we are focusing on how the young ones, especially the youth, have managed to address issues like early marriages and drug and substance abuse through the use of sport, for example soccer. So today I'll be interviewing these young ones on how they managed to bring about this beautiful initiative, as it has been very effective, especially in the Hatcliffe community. Magadi and coach.
Kepen Magadi.
Did you write Saka Munitko and Magamira?
Don't Coach Bhomba. And Ramia Children's HFA, Hatcliffe Football Academy.
Alright, Saka Hatcliffe Football Academy, Jim Magatangana and it.
Yeah, I started in 2003.
2003?
Yeah.
Because you guys says, a lot of years. Saka soon to go not Mamuni Kempe Mangamunayo, Yamakwanisa Kunganida, Vana Makawandisa, Muchi address all my issues, like I said, drug and substance abuse and early marriages. Kunganiza Vana is not an easy taka. This is what Zakaya say Tanga say, and how you've been able to come up with those numbers.
Yeah, well, I said it's not easy. What it needs is passion, and the objective. Why are we doing this? As you can see right now, most of our guys are into drugs, early child marriages, all those things. So gender-based violences, we are commemorating 16 days of gender-based violence. Those ones are going to push at it. So at the end of the day, we know kuti vana vedu havanaso kuita mumastreets. So promote our drugs. You know that once we pay that 100%, but we are trying to reduce. Nay, we have to keep them occupied. Havana, like the vision, our president is saying, no to drugs. And so, no to drugs. It's not just a name word, no to drugs without action. You have to do action. What is the action we're supposed to do? Let's put my infrastructures on the ground. So, my library, to work all school, my recreation areas. So that we say no to drugs, because school. And my library, and I'm not my tennis court, my swimming pool. So, this was a dozen, but especially when I always see girl child doing one dollar in your you've got some different organizations. One talent, they've got a lot of things towards the head, but they don't have the support. So it's not an easy job, but I know anytime I'm in the industry, I think the passion and the experience and where I would push to be where I am right now.
Alright, so tusanga nemwe challenges ababereki chao wanenge vachirambidza vana kuenda kubhora vachiti kutoleka support chaiyo vachiti aiwa ita zvechikoro siyana nezvebhora unozopedzisira wadai nemamwe machallenges amunosangana nawo munoma like issue iyoyo ikuku affect kusvika papi?
Yeah, one chokutanga parents needs to be educated. Nyika ikutendere. Zvasiyana na 1980 whereby I say go to school 5 O levels, you get a job.
Yes.
Right now, let's identify to Mwaneda what is he good at. Diani, Diani. Can I good in sports? Support him in sport. Can I good in athletics? Support him in athletics. If he's good in music, I can take example of Alec Macheso. Dara achidza mabanja anzi marumbe. Achirunga msoro achita pemu anzi nezveurombe. But right now everyone wants to be near Macheso.
Yeah.
Because why? And the other thing, parents must know that sport is the most paying business in the world right now. Hakuna business does for sport. So parents need to be educated at the end of the day. And wherever to go ground, we teach social life. Okay. How do you live in the community? So on Wednesday we are saying no to drugs. This is no to drugs or ground. Tap our ground. We do the follow-ups kumba. So no kumba karugara. Could say how is the family is? How do they understand about drugs and issues of drugs? And so those are some of the things that you are working with. So what they needs to be educated that they must be supportive
Okay. Saka pane mangu ma challenges andikati mukusangana nawo kumobilize vanhu nezvese kubvira mutange bhora kusvika pariri nhasi. Pane zvakashata ma-challenges amusangana nawo and amusangana nawo ndaphi?
Yeah, there are so many challenges which you are facing. One, we don't have support, especially the Hatcliffe community. They are still down in terms of sport. They don't understand sports really. Sports. For us to acquire this space, we struggle. We fight a lot. It was a lot of work. This thing. One, two, we don't have my recreation area facilities here in Hatcliffe. One, we've got one ground rubber clinic, which is the only one that we have. And so we can say Kurakwata Hatcliffe from Hatcliffe 1, Zamatibate, Glen Forest Road. Only can use one for recreation facility, which is unacceptable as it. So we need the community leaders, we need our everyone, business persons in the community to come in and support these initiatives that we are doing. We have got a new space that we occupied right now. We are using our own resources we are mobilizing our own resources to make that recreation facility happen, start to work, but it's not easy. So recreation areas are some of these. Other challenge is transport. We don't have transport. I can tell you, I've got my girl child. They've played 4 tournaments, so 5 tournaments right now. Out of 5 tournaments, they've got with three gold and 2 silvers. But we are expecting them to go and play in Division 1 next year. But how are they going to play in Division 1? We don't have the financial support. So we need the corporate world to come in and support the girl child as well as the young boys to in terms of transport and training equipment. Those are some of the things. As well, the other thing which really hurts me a lot is like, as you see me right now, I don't have a house here in Hatcliffe, but I managed to acquire a small space of land for us to put a house, a recreation facility for the kids in Hatcliffe. At the end of the day, what happened? What we are doing like this, what we have done, no one will recognize us. No one recognizes us at the end of the day. The credit is being given. Someone who is in the office just come and take some pictures and then send them somewhere. Is the one who has done this thing. But me, who is working on the ground, I stand on ground never and I was some other muziko. What do I do? No one knows me. They just know us. Can I think about now? My functions out. Could you do another in the Wagudzikisra, never Maudamate or Rajangasina? Cut exposure, a good later. So those are some of challenges that we are having. Is the community, the corporate world, they don't recognize us. They must recognize us and they must support us financially and materially so that this drug and early childhood gender-based violence will try to reduce in numbers.
Okay, sa mashoka mukade kusira vakateerera ndeapi vanokwanisa kuvatsira vanoita sei like vanomborambidzawo vana maparents vese chero?
My last words to the community, let's try to work together. We are creating a better future, conducive environment. We see Hatcliffe, my pain, all the stuff. They are desperate. They don't have anything to do. So let's come work together, hand in hand. Schools, teachers, academies, parents, church leaders. We must come together and work for the best. Because what we are trying to do is trying to mold the next generation. So it needs a collective of ideas, collective of people, ideas to sangane to my church leaders. Especially I talk about my churches. They must come in and support this initiative. That's the time when they come in and try but the most concentrating nana berek, nana baba, nana mai vantukura. But no, let's start it from here. They must not focus with the rufiri. I was thinking that my churches and God preaching the word of God through sports. And I also want to thank my stakeholders whom I work with. We've got SRC, Minister of Sports, Minister of Youth, Minister of Women's Affairs. We've got YASAD, you've got House of Art. Those are some of the organizations who help us here and there for us to fight this pandemic. I think those are my last words. I say thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. So we are ready from the court.
Judge, I'm praying for a better change. to youth.